All right, welcome back to Browns franchise. We're doing a video this time instead of a stream. Um, just gonna try to get through some of these weeks where our quarterback is injured. We may sign a different backup, Malik Cunningham. As much as I like him, he's not gonna cut it. We'll see who's a free agent. Got Gardner Minshew, Daniel Jones. Could bring back Tyler Huntley. He was there in some of the early seasons. A 40-year-old Matthew Stafford who's down to a 66 overall. I mean, Hendon Hooker is a better option. We might see if we can trade for a backup. Somebody that's and then we'll keep the backup on the roster. Okay. Mac Jones, maybe? Mac Jones seems like a good option. Remember, we're just looking for a backup. The Bills have a hidden development quarterback. He's a 69 overall. He's probably just star development. We're not looking for. We did trade Anthony Richardson to the Cardinals. Kyler Murray has a huge cap hit, though. I don't think that's going to be worth doing. Jeremy Duncan is a 74 overall. 1 year left on his deal. Would a second round pick next or in 2031 get him? That's it. Okay. It's probably too much to give up, but we got to cut a player now. We're going to cut Eddie Ramsey. Just one of the backup corners. We got a press conference. Probably just going to play offense only until we get our quarterback back. I would say our offense struggled more. Needs to play better. Just the O-line in general. Just that we know that'll get a boost to the O-line. So. Let's adjust the lineup here. Malik Cunningham is like playing up to a 70 overall. But, of course, Ryan Clayton. Dislocated elbow. He's going to be out for 3 more weeks. So we'll play offense only until we get him back. But we've got Malik Neighbors. We've got Marvin Harrison, who came over in the trade for Anthony Richardson. O-line is solid. Maybe not elite, but solid. Definitely might look to draft an offensive lineman this next year. Maybe even 2. Wyatt Teller's getting up there. Probably need a new left tackle if we can maybe get somebody in free agency. I mean, we've got some depth on the offensive line as well. Just really okay offense. And then we've got Ed Oliver. We've got Mike Hall, who's up to superstar X Factor. We've got, Winborn, who's now moved his way up to corner one. He's an 88 overall. Denzel Ward, Martin Emerson. Maybe another corner to replace Denzel Ward because he is 31 years old. He's going to start regressing. Maybe another corner would be really good. Phelps, probably not the long-term option at safety. A middle linebacker, a right end. But this is a solid team. It's not an elite team. It's not a, we're like an 84 overall, so we're pretty solid. We can.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and if it's in the game,
we can get there.
In the game. It's the Browns and the Giants, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
If we could win at least 2 of these games
it can hold over 8
that our quarterback is out for, that would be ideal. Just go into getting him back, maybe being 2-2. Remember, we do have James Vance. We have some pretty good receivers.
Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes out a one-stop.
It's a big gain of 27.
Down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. He'll look to throw.
Townsend, the rookie tight end. Remember, we had David Njoku to start with, and then we had Paulson, but Paulson was always getting injured. He got injured 2 separate times for multiple weeks. We ended up trading him. I think we included him in the trade for to move up to number 1 to draft Clayton.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard
Kind of want to go
away.
for this. Kind of want to just go fullback dive.
Staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this.
Didn't get it.
Run won't come close.
Did not get it. Okay, we're going to get the ball back, though. Trying to find a balance in the volume here with it. We've got in-game commentary on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. This one quickly to Harrison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Looks like Dexter Lawrence there is an X factor. 3rd and 12. We could maybe go 4 verticals here.
Browns in control of it. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
And for Townsend,
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
just incomplete.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. Collects this at the 35.
Better return than I wanted there. They scored a touchdown. Okay. We're down 10-0. We need a touchdown here. Dropped by Vance. Okay.
That drop ruins the payoff to a
It's unusual from him, but he does drop one occasionally.
That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
We could run it again on 3rd and 2, probably. It's like maybe they're offsides. That flag came out immediately.
Down. This one should be on the defense.
We can probably decline that.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing off the play fake here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
Just try not to put the ball in harm's way too much. It's like they're offsides again.
And he gets the handoff. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
I've never seen a team get so many. I know it's only 2, but I've never seen a team get offsides penalties so quickly.
They'll run here following the penalty. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
3rd and 1, what do we do here?
To bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Just go inside zone.
Back to the well again. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10.
Put the ball in the air a little bit here.
Reset, ball at the 37.
Probably looking for Neighbors.
Throwing from the gun here. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there.
Neighbors has some speed to him.
And that gives the Browns a 1st.
He's pretty fast.
From the red zone.
For Townsend.
The throw is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Townsend's a pretty good tight end. I really hope he has better than star development.
Earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Dexter Lawrence is wrecking us today.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try.
And we're sacked. Let's take the points.
Defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Moody knocks it through. And that'll bring it back.
Damn it. How do we let them score before the end of the half? Let's take a couple of shots here. Let's see if we can hit Vance.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going deep.
That is not a good throw.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
2nd and 10 now.
I tried to throw it. Okay. They're going to call timeout.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York.
I want something from Marvin Harrison.
For what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They're throwing it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still
Incomplete.
plays, though. 15 seconds left. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this.
My friend's inviting me to Minecraft 800 times.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. So no return.
We're going to get the ball back here.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Picked off. Okay.
Intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a man...
Okay. 3rd quarter now. It's not connecting me on
First and 10
Minecraft.
now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Picked off again. That's a big 6.
And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6.
How is that a pick?
They get him yet again.
It's
Picked
not a
off
good
by Deontay
throw.
Banks. And
And now it's 34-3. Our defense is doing nothing to help us out.
Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing from the gun.
Get to Townsend.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down,
That wasn't good.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect 100%.
I don't know what happened on that play.
But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline out of.
Caught by Duggins.
At the 15.
We really just don't have enough time left to come back.
He's got a huge gain
We can't score enough points quickly. Townsend.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well, beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong with this franchise.
Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on third down. Now looking to throw. And oh, he got
You
it.
can't throw a fade.
Interception.
I mean,
Picked off by
what is that? That was terrible. That was a terrible throw. We've turned the ball over 4 times.
Blown back, it's the handoff.
This game's just not going our way.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Between the turnovers, fact our defense is not getting a stop in simulation.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw.
The sacks.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Back to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball.
We're gonna have to
Incomplete.
punt. I mean,
The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And no return.
there's 3 minutes to go.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Is there really a point in doing much
He's
of
dropping back
anything?
to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 16. Completed to his
Duncan with a
running back.
nice throw to Vance there.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's
Duncan
on the
gonna
move.
take off.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing.
Another pick. He got bumped. That's the game. It wasn't good. $13 for 25 for 181. 5 picks in his debut for us. James Vance only carried the ball 13 times for 52 yards. Really had to resort to throwing because we got down by so much. Townsend had 5 catches for 45. Vance had 4 for 55. Nobody else had more than 1 catch. The defense, I'm sure, did nothing in simulation because they definitely didn't seem like it. My call has an upgrade. We'll go speed rusher. +1 awareness, +1 finesse moves, +1 power moves, +2 pursuit, +1 tackle. Jacob Robertson has an upgrade. We'll go power. +2 pass block, +2 run block power, +1 run block. He is 330 pounds. So. John Phelps has an upgrade. We'll go hybrid. +3 zone, +2 man, +1 tackle. The other ones I don't particularly care about. Let's advance the week. We've got the Cowboys next. See how that goes. We're going to try to run the ball more. Our regional scouting focus. Probably the strength is corner. We're going to go corner. Strength is... You know what? Let's just go corner. Let's just totally focus on corner this draft. Usually there's at least a couple good ones. Okay, we've got the Cowboys. What's their record? They're 0-2. They are also 0-2. And play offense only. And we're going to hope our defense plays well in simulation.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hopefully our defense plays well in simulation. Hopefully. We've got to help them out by playing well on offense.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw.
Gained a 3 from Marvin Harrison.
And he's brought down after a short game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He's going to throw this one. And there, it's Malik Neighbors.
Let's throw to Neighbors.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3
Gain
on
of
the run
3
up the
from
middle.
Vance. He didn't have a good week
His
last
numbers
week.
on the ground from last
Only
week
13
here.
carries, only 52 yards.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's 3rd and 8.
3rd and
Need to
8
get a tuck
here.
Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Neighbors
Into the
again.
hands of Neighbors.
He gets enough
And
for the
he's
first.
tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This is complete to Neighbors. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like
Got a
to call
4th
these
and 1 here. They want us to go for
you
it.
gotta be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear
got
and
it.
tear will pay dividends later.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 2, and they'll need a lot more than that on 2nd and 18. This time it's a passing play. And
That's
there's
picked
Madden.
off.
It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception.
They don't score though.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
I forgot there was motion on the play.
Give them half the distance.
It's only half the distance.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
This is the same play.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
That was terrible.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let me pause here for a minute. See what's going on with Minecraft.
Handoff now from the gun. Only 2 yards. And
Dallas
it
has
brings up 2nd
7.
and 8. From the 32. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're going play action.
This play never works. Every time you get sacked, every time, it never works.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons.
The line never holds up on that. Never.
But the D tackles
I don't know why I keep calling it, because it never works.
And that D tackle just got it done.
And the punt team downs this one just.
Come on, defense and simulation. Come on. No, we're down 14-0. The defense is doing nothing for us.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Get the
That's
van.
quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s.
And down it goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
We'll take the penalty.
So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but... Score. The interference call takes that away. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3.
Got hit as we were trying to throw. Ball pops up in the air and gets picked off. They get a field goal out. This would not happen if we had our quarterback.
Back to to pass on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. 3rd down from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got it in the red zone. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Handoff now out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Back now, pressure on its way. The back's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Sending the tight end in motion left. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. They'll try it with him again. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They pitch it out to him here.
They had it. They read it the whole way.
Salvage that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing.
I didn't.
Steps in and makes the interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Get hit as we throw, and it's picked off.
Picked off by Jeremiah
Just
Owusu.
floats right to the defender. What is that? I mean,
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception.
ball never
He's looking to
falls
throw.
harmlessly to the turf.
Ooh, he got hit as
And
he
it's like
was
every
throwing
time I
it.
want to throw it,
Surprisingly, it falls
it
incomplete.
goes to
2nd
press.
down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Gets himself free. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Cut out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. play now. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
From the gun on third down. Buys time. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best. So it's a win for the Cowboys.
31-7. I don't even want to look at the stats. It was bad. Too many picks. This backup quarterback's really not helping us out. He's going to stay the backup because we did trade for him. Lindsey Teague with an upgrade. Go run stopper. He's really a run stopper. Plus 3 finesse moves is nice. Donovan Duggins. He's a physical guy. I'm going to keep leaning into that. Plus 2 medium route running, plus 2 release, plus 1 spec catch, plus 1 break tackle. Orlando Sapp, I just don't care. James Vance is due to be re-signed. So is Allen Reese. So is Jimmy Winborn. So is Malik Neighbors. So is Jeremy Duncan. We don't have any cap room. We don't have any cap room. I don't know what we're gonna do. We need Allen Reese. We don't have the money. Probably took a big cap hit from trading Anthony Richardson. We're gonna franchise tag James Vance. We can't lose him. Do we have anybody who we can restructure? Is there anybody we can restructure? We probably already restructured everybody we could just before. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll be honest, I have no idea what we're gonna do. I guess we'd be better off trying to trade some of these players. Whether we want to do that now or wait till the deadline is another thing, but we're 0-3. We might want to do something. We when do we get our quarterback back? When does Clayton come back? Next week. Okay. Get Stephon Diggs back too. Not that that really makes any difference. But let's try to make some moves here. What can we get from Malik Neighbors? TJ Watt, a 33-year-old TJ Watt. We could get Josh Sweat and a bunch of late round picks. Kevin Cousins, who's 25. Tyler Algier. Kayvon Thibodeau in a 7th. Jack Campbell, a 3rd and a 6th. That's interesting. Jack Campbell in a 3rd is interesting. How about a Lee McNeil and a 2nd? That's going to go through. Okay, we got a 2nd and a Lee McNeil for Malik Neighbors. He's got 2 years left on this deal. So, Jimmy Wimborne. Again, we can't re-sign these guys, so we just try to get some value for them. Traded for Max Melton. And a future 3 and a future 5. We're going to take that deal. It's going to give us a pretty similar corner in terms of overall and stuff. And then, he's a little bit older, but he's got 4 years left on his deal. Allen Reese, I want to try to find a way to keep. And Allen Reese and James Vance, I want to try to keep together here. So we have bolstered the defense just a little bit. But we're going to get our quarterback next week. I might just simulate this week. I know we're playing the Patriots. They're 1-2. I think I'm just going to simulate so we can get our quarterback back. And we're 0-4. We lost 27-19. We have even less cap room now, so I think we're going to end up having to trade Allen Reese. But I don't know. We'll see. I know this was a mishmashed video, and we didn't really accomplish anything. We're 0-4. We have our quarterback back. We might look to make another trade. I don't know. We'll see. We will see what we do. This year might be a wash, honestly, but that's going to do it for this video. I will see you on the next one. Have a good day.